Love and light, everyone. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Hope everybody is enjoying their family and Christmas. Okay. I'm going to bring forth the word today. Spirit, ancestors, angels, Most High God, ancestors, thank you protect me and watch over me as I channel this message today for the collective. Let the message bring clarity, awareness to someone that may be wondering what's going on, what happened. Okay. All right. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What's in the energy, Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors? What's in the spirit today? In the energy. What's going on in these streets, spiritual streets? What is it that we need to know? Anything that you want us to be aware of, Spirit? Okay, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, prosperity, financial gain, opportunities, change, money, career, opportunities, okay? That's what's in the energy. All right. Okay. The High Priestess, let your intuition guide you, discernment, okay? Enlightenment, spirituality. Okay, so let your intuition guide you to this prosperity, guide you to where you need to be. We have a Page of Cups here. New ideas or information is going to be coming through for you. Maybe someone youthful, maybe childlike, creativity. Maybe he's going to give you or she's going to give you insight or news on something. So somebody's coming forth to offer you a cup. Okay, they might want to take you out to dinner. Okay, yeah, they might want to plan something with you. But anyway, it's a new idea, a new information. Yeah. A period of unhappiness, heartache, pain, and depression somebody is going through with the Three of Swords here. Yep, somebody is fighting. There's conflict here. The presence of conflict, competition, friction, chaos, rivalry, disagreement. Yeah, so somebody is disagreeing with someone. There's a conflict. There's a period also of unhappiness. With the Three of Swords. Maybe because they know that a Page of Cups is going to come in. Maybe they know that you're going to get this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, maybe they know that your intuition is guiding you. So they are upset. Yeah, they have the Ten of Swords here. Someone is in despair. Someone's laying in their bed and they're overwhelmed by fears, nightmares, and anxiety. Okay. What else, Spirit? Okay. The Fool card, the start of something new awaits, new beginning, wonder, optimism, adventure, innocence. So you are innocent, collective. You got a new beginning, okay? Yeah, you got a new ideal going on, an adventure, okay? That's coming to you. Okay, judgment. Time for the truth to come forward. Judgment is here. So spirit, ancestors, angels, they've called judgment on something, okay? Yeah, that's why somebody is going through this Ten of Swords. They're in despair at this time. They're fighting with the Five of Wands here. Yeah, they're upset. It's a period of unhappiness, heartache, with this Three of Swords. What else is in the spirit? In the spirit. Okay. And okay, ancestors. What else do you want me to know? Queen of Swords, a rational and honest person, truthful, intelligent, objective, criticism. So this person is, she's going to tell the truth, this Queen of Swords. She's got her sword up, She's protecting her energy, it looks like. She's protecting herself about things that are going on around her, you know. Maybe this Queen of Swords is upset. All these wanted to flop over. Yeah, but take time to rest and enjoy success with this Four of Wands. Romance, tranquility, family, prosperity, and harmony are here. Okay? Yeah. Somebody, but the Sun card is here. You're hindering your own progress, self-sabotaging your manifestations, failure, ego. So somebody is in their ego. Okay, somebody is in their ego at this time. Okay, with the Sun card in reverse. But the Temperance card is here. An inner balance has been achieved. Peace, patience, calmness. Okay, so even though somebody self-sabotage, maybe hindering their own progress, maybe by going back to somebody in the past, or maybe doing something to someone, maybe it was this Queen of Swords that had something to do with it, but Spirit is saying, collective, take time to relax, enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, enjoy your gifts this time, to yourself. Temperance is here though, so angels are here. Angels and ancestors are here, okay? Yeah, inner balance, okay? Patience, calmness. It's going to be harmony in your life. Yes, the Queen of Pentacles is also here. A sensible and nurturing person with success, wealth, and trust, security. That Queen of Pentacles. Maybe somebody was trying to come against her. The reason why she got her sword up. Yeah, she had her sword up because judgment is here. Yeah, somebody was judging her. Yep, somebody was judging. The Fool card is here. The start of something new awaits. New beginning. Yeah, and this person is despair. And Ten of Swords laying in their bed with this Five of Wands. The reason why they sitting up here fighting. So there was a fight. There was a fight over a lover here with this Three of Swords. There was a fight. The Page of Cups is here because somebody had a new idea or they got some information. Yeah, from somebody young, probably from a young person, a young guy. But you are the High Priestess and you need to use your intuition, okay? Or you need to use your intuition. And I might be speaking to a High Priestess, okay? You are going to be receiving this Ace of Pentacles. Yep, somebody was hindering their own progress with the Sun in reverse. They were hindering their own self. Yep, and that's why they got their self in this Ten of Swords in despair. Probably behind a lover. Yep, and they was fighting with that lover. Yeah, they were fighting with the Five of Wands. But the angels are here. Inner balance is going to be restored upon that person. There's a Queen of Pentacles here. She's very wealthy, okay? Or she's going to be wealthy. She's practical, a sensible and nurturing person. Success. Yep. Delays and slow movement, slow progress. With the Eight of Wands that came out in reverse. Yep, so somebody's got a delay. They're exhausted. They're waiting. Slow progress, delay and slow movement. So somebody might be waiting for something to come in, but it's taking their time coming in. It might have been slow progress because somebody had to learn a lesson. Somebody had to learn a lesson. Okay, and then the Fool card is here. So start of something new awaits, new beginning, but you just need to wait and be patient because it looks like angels and ancestors are taking care of the situation because judgment has been called upon these people. Okay, yep. So keep your swords up, your Queen of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Don't be critical, don't criticize anyone. Be a realistic, come up with an objective, come up with something to solve your situation, or you did. You came up with something, to solve your situation, to get through the chaos. You need to be celebrating at this time. It's a Four of Wands here. Yeah, family, prosperity, harmony is here. Okay. Let's see what else is in the energy. Look ahead towards new opportunities, freedom, travel, enjoying success with the Three of Wands here. Yeah, so you got something to look forward to. You got prosperity to look forward to, good outcomes. You got something new coming in for you. Okay, collective. Yeah, you got something new coming in for you. Already are the Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? This person right here got their shit together. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I want to say, yeah, we got the Three of Pentacles. So somebody's unwilling to learn. They probably try to go to a group of people, or a group of people try to encourage this person and tell this person, excuse me, the right thing to do. But this person didn't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They're bullheaded, lack of dedication, stagnant, poor work ethics. They don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They want to stay stuck in their ways. Yep, and so now they're probably going through, delays and slow movement. With this Eight of Wands. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles is here. Laboring toward goals, diligent, hard work, long-term goals, preserving. So it's somebody that's coming towards you, though, okay? He got his shit together. You see, he got a pentacle he want to offer you. Yeah. He's laboring towards his goals. He's diligent. He's hardworking. Okay. Then we got healing from past troubles. So you're probably healing, collective. Ten of Swords was here in your back. Yeah, somebody wanted, something bad for you, but you're healing from past trauma, recovery, surviving. You learning from the past. Okay. You learning from the past. And the Knight of Pentacles do want to come in. Okay. Yeah. He's a hard working, or she's hard working. She works towards her goals, or he works towards his goals. Take what resonates and always leave the rest. Okay. We got the Four of Pentacles here. So difficulty letting go, hoarding, saving, hold on, financial stress, misery. But it felt like this. Okay. So I'm going to read both sides. Security has shifted towards greed, jealousy, envy. Oh, wow. So it shifted. Wow. This person was being jealous, envy, materialism. Yep, difficult letting go, though, of the situation. Holding on to financial success with this Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to take it up in the upright. Four of Pentacles. Yep, difficulty letting go, hoarding. Somebody was hoarding something. Then we have the King of Pentacles, achieving success or long-term goals, success, wealth, prosperity. So somebody, they're going to achieve their goals. Yeah, it was difficulty letting go of a situation that they were in, probably a relationship, that they were holding on to. Yeah, it was difficult, but you're healing. You're learning from the past. You survived. You survived this bullshit, and you're moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, King of Pentacles is coming in. Angels are here. You're being guided. Angels are here. Yep, you were hindering your growth by staying with that person. You have an Ace of Pentacles coming in now. Since you were obedient. Yep, you were obedient, and you followed the Most High God. You did what He wanted you to do. I'm going to take one more. What else, Spirit? Well, they gave me three more. And you got the Wheel of Fortune here. Look, good fortune and change. Luck, success, good karma. Okay? Yeah, you're going to get your Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Yep, you're going to be able to achieve your success and long-term goals with this King of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Look, the Empress is here. Birth and material influence, fertility, luxury, natural creativity. Yeah, okay, you got this. Okay, yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You a whole Empress out here. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got a Knight of Pentacles that want to come in, and he come to find out he a King of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Prosperity, dedication, stability. He's stable. He already got his shit together. Yep, he's laboring towards his goals. You're laboring collective. Yeah, you're healing past trauma. You know, you had difficulties letting go of this past relationship that you were in. Okay, this young guy probably wants to come and offer you a cup, or you found out some information about something because you followed your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to get this Ace of Pentacles. They're fighting and stuff. People are mad and angry, probably with the third party because you found out something. You're not going to stay stuck in a rut because you're healed right here with this Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person was a fool that did whatever they did to you. They were a fool. Yeah, started something new though awaits. You know, a new adventure. You're innocent. Okay, yeah, judgment has been called. Judgment has been called on the situation. Keep your sword up, you know. Still keep your sword up. Go ahead and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You deserve it. You worked hard. You know, you're always working. You deserve to let your hair down, you know, and be with family and take time to rest. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your success. Romance is here. Yeah, romance is here. Okay. And then we have the devil card in reverse here. So, overcoming blocked growth, ending addictions, infinity, revelation, independence. So, you have revelation of something. You're learning to be independent. You learned your lesson, collective. You learned your lesson. You're learning to be independent. You have revelation to everybody and everything, you know. And it was, you know, the situation that you were in, it was, oh, you overcame it. It was blocking your growth. Yeah, it was blocking your growth, so you couldn't go anywhere. You weren't able to receive this Ace of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Or this Queen of Pentacles. You were already this, but you got Pentacles that want to come in. Yeah, this is from the divine, though. This right here, this is from God. Okay? Yeah, that's from God. Look, you got a King of Pentacles already got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Due to this young witty dude or whoever this was that wasn't settled, you know, they just wanted to take you out to eat. That's all they wanted to do. That's all they were good for. Was taking you out to eat, maybe a good lay. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really good for you, your mind, you know, and what you know, they just weren't good for you. God's got somebody for everybody, honey. Okay, you just gotta sit back and wait and let the divine come in. You know what I'm saying? And do his work. Look, a new path presents itself with the Two of Wands. Yeah, you got a new path here. You got a new path. You have the desire to change. And see, that's when things happen, collective. When you have the desire to change and get through things, you know what I'm saying? You learn new things and things happen. Look, the worst of hardships is over. Five of Pentacles. The worst of the hardship is over. Preservance, improvement, recovery, healing. Okay, so it's over with. Know that them people can no longer come against you and do whatever they were doing to you. Your growth is not hasn't been blocked. They didn't block anything. Yeah, they didn't block anything. Go ahead and celebrate. Celebrate your success, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get my Oracle out here. Okay, yep, I got my Oracle out here. And so let's see what this at the bottom of the deck promises. Okay, so the divine has made promises regarding this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you're going to get this Ace of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, that you worked hard for. I mean, this Ace of Pentacles. You're going to get the Ace of Pentacles. But the promise, yep, and angels are showing you compassion at this time. They're showing you compassion. Yeah, this promise that God made to you. Where'd it go? It didn't flip out, but God has made a promise to you, okay? I don't know where it went, but angels are showing you compassion at this time as well. God has made a promise to you, yes, and things are balancing. Things are going to balance out. Things are going to balance out in your favor, collective, okay? Yeah, they're going to balance out in your favor. You know, you're not with this old fling that you were with. Yeah, because you had inner growth. You had inner growth, okay? You had inner growth. Who is this Page of Cups? Balance. Oh, it jumped on this Page of Cups right here. New ideas and information, romance. Okay, so things are going to balance out with this person, okay? They had insight on something. Yep, this just jumped over on the Page of Cups right here. So they had insight on something. This guy right here, new ideas with the Page of Cups. I said might want to come and take you out to eat. Yeah, he had insight on something. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of inner growth going on. This landed on the Three of Swords, so a relationship. So yeah, inner growth is being taken place. You know what I'm saying? Let's verify this fighting and stuff. This Five of Wands. This Five of Wands. Ooh. Yeah, compassion. Angels are showing compassion at this time, you know, because a fight broke out. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High God had mercy on that person's soul. Okay, yeah. Let's verify this Nine of Swords with this person being in despair. Yeah, they was a fool. Let's verify it. Let's verify it, Spirit. Ancestors. Yep, stagnant. They were stagnant. Okay, yeah, anxiety, self-doubt, fear. That's why it was stagnation. It wasn't gonna work. The relationship wasn't gonna work because they weren't bound. You weren't balanced. See, things have to be equally yoked. You got to be able to have balance when you're in a relationship. If not, it's gonna be chaos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Fool card. This person acted a fool. They acted a downright fool. Yep. The new beginnings is coming. Yep, and they wondering right now. They wondering, wow, you know, because you're innocent and you got adventure. Let's verify the Fool card. Let's verify the Fool card. Verify the Fool card. Yeah, they were a fool because they was talking shit. They needed your energy. They were using you. They were draining your energy. Not only that, but they was talking shit on your name. You know what I'm saying? But it's a new beginning coming. Because you aren't innocent. Let them talk. Let them talk all they want. And then somebody probably forged your name as well on something. You know what I'm saying? But that's why the Justice card is here. Or Judgment. Judgment is being taken place. Yeah, let's verify this Judgment card, Spirit. Yep, you being supported. You being supported by the Most High God. Then this Queen of Swords is here. You had your sword up because you knew what was going on. Yep. Intelligent. Yep. Realistic. You was being realistic, intelligent about the situation. You know what I'm saying? You was using your discernment, you know. That's why the High Priestess card is here. Yeah, and you transformed into this butterfly when you was finding out the information. It was like, you know, you on a different frequency. You know what I'm saying? Once you transform, you change to a different frequency. So you probably wasn't matching that person's frequency. So that's why it was not no balance here. That's why it was not no balance, you know. But this guy or whoever they are, they've been praying. They've been praying for grace and mercy. Yeah, that's why the angels are here showing compassion because they're having inner growth. Yeah, regarding this relationship, that they messed up. Yeah, they're having inner growth because it was stagnation. That's why they laying in their bed right now with despair, you know, or can't sleep at night, having, you know, anxiety and so forth. Yep. And let's verify this Three of Wands. Celebrate. Yeah, about you, you know, going out here and celebrating and, you know, success and enjoying your family, prosperity, harmony. Yeah, because you reached your goals. You reached your goals. That's why. Come through, Holy Spirit. You reach your goals. You reached your goals, and that's why. That's why you're able to do this. Look, the devil is in reverse. Overcoming blocked growth. You know what I'm saying? Ending addiction. You know, so you ain't out here on drugs no more. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? You know, you cooling it. You doing what you supposed to do. You know, you staying strong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you innocent. You innocent. Your heart is pure. You pure, baby. Look, the sun card in reverse. Let's verify that. It says you're hindering your own progress. You were self-sabotaging yourself. Yeah, it was blindfolded. It was unseen. You couldn't see it at the time. You thought, oh, this is a person for me. Or, these are the family members that I need to be around. Or this is my cousin. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know. You had to go through inner growth. Okay? You had to go through inner growth. It was unseen, baby. It was unseen. That's why the angels are here covering you. They had to come and intervene on this situation because you they baby. You they child, sweetheart. Yeah, they weren't about to let that go down. You got blessings. You hear me? You got blessings on the way. You got blessings and a crown. They crowning you. Your ancestors are so proud of you. They've been waiting on you. You hear me? They've been waiting on you. They are so happy. And you the Queen of Pentacles. You about to have a pentacle. Okay? A sensible and nurturing person. That's who you are. You sensible. You nurturing. You got success. Excuse me. You got wealth. Trust. You got all that. Security, practicality, you're practical about things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you a down to earth kind of girl, or guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you good peoples. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you good peoples. Look, all these fell out. I'm gonna take these. Look, well, you're being honored at this time. You're being honored. Yep, and you got unconditional love. You got unconditional love from angels and ancestors. The person you was messing with, they wasn't no good. They really wasn't no good for you. Spirit said that's dead. And you're loyal. You're loyal. You're loyal. And it was inevitable to happen. The situation that happened, it had to happen. Yep. You're having a renewal of your mind though. Okay? Yep, change is coming. Okay? Change is coming. You are a star. You are a star. Look, Eight of Swords is here. Eight of Wands in reverse. So delays and slow movement, slow progress. That's okay. Delayed travel. That's okay. You had to learn your lesson. Like I said, ancestors and angels, they're getting things taken care of for you because you had a renewal of your mind. Things are changing. This had to happen. You had to go through this heartbreak. You had to go through all that shit. But look, the coffin card is here. That's dead. It was inevitable. It had to happen. Look towards your goals with this Three of Wands. Look towards your goals. Okay, look toward your goals with new opportunity, freedom, and travel. You got the Three of Pentacles here. Unwilling to learn. That person was unwilling to learn. Let's verify it. Why were they unwilling to learn, Spirit? Excuse me, can't talk. Why was they unwilling to learn, this person? Why, Spirit? Oh, because they was exploring. They was exploring their options. You see that ship? Yeah, and it's wavy and it's rocking and stuff. Yeah, they went and explored their options. That's what it was. They were born bullheaded, stagnant. Probably, at their job they were stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Poor work ethic. But a Knight of Pentacles is coming in, baby. He got his shit together. You hear me? Diligent, hard work. Let's verify him. But be careful though, because people be in snake movement. Okay, yeah, be careful of this person that want to come in and offer you a pentacle, because if they in snake movement, okay, because you healing from your past troubles. You healing, okay, you healing from your past troubles. You don't need no bullshit. Okay, past trauma, you didn't survive. You learn your lesson. So when they come, when this snake movement come, you should already know who they are because you already been through it. You should already know who they are, okay? Let's verify this difficulty letting go with this Four of Pentacles. With this person was difficult letting go of the situation. Yeah, but it's been illuminated. Okay, you are protected. You're the light. You burning right in that lantern. You're being protected. Okay, that's angels and ancestors right there. They protecting you, this light, this shield right here. They protecting you because you are the light, baby. This King of Pentacles is here. Achieving success, long-term goals. Okay, yep. So you got long-term goals. You got wealth. You got prosperity. You're dedicated, okay? And you're going to be stable. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be able to accomplish this because you got the Wheel of Fortune. Let's verify the King of Pentacles, and I'm gonna close out here. King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's an attachment. Okay, achieving success from long-term goals. Oh, so that's probably why. That's why it's stagnant. That's why you didn't have what you needed. See, that's why this is here. Delay and slow movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight of Wands. Yep. You was slow. You was slow movement. It was delayed travel because it was an attachment. That attachment was this person here, this Page of Cups right here that needed a balance, Okay, so don't be upset about the heartbreak. Okay, Spirit is saying go and celebrate, for all your hard work. Okay, you got this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you got the green light to go and have fun. Okay, you got the green light. Okay, look, innocent. You are innocent. Okay, yeah, you got away from that attachment. You getting ready to have success, long-term goals. Look, Wheel of Fortune is here. You got a Wheel of Fortune, baby. The wheel didn't turn back in your favor. Back in your favor. You got all your power back. Okay, the worst of the hardships are over with this Five of Pentacles. Okay, the worst of the hardship. You see this poverty card is in reverse. It's over with, baby. Yeah, look, Two of Wands. A new path present itself. A new path present itself. Spirit, let's verify that. The new path. The new path, Spirit. The new path. The new path. The new path, Spirit. Okay. Yep. Use your instincts on a new path, though. Okay. Use your instincts, because you the lone wolf. You know what I'm saying? Use your instincts, and whatever you was thinking about somebody or about how they was delaying, that person being delayed, that was holding up the reason why you don't have what you need. You're exactly right. That's why you don't have what you need, because that person was holding you up. You used your instincts. Okay. Yeah. And that's why that's why you're the Empress. Okay. Yep. You're the Empress. Wealth, luxury, nature. You know what I'm saying? That's you, baby. Look, you resisted all of that shit. You resisted it. You hear me? You resisted it. Okay. Give me one more card, Spirit, and I'm going to close it out. Yep. This is a familiar person that you know. This is a familiar person that you know that did this to you. Okay, you're familiar. And they might be close to your heart. It might not be a lover. It might be a family member. Okay, that God had to, get away from you. Yeah. But you're going to receive what you need. Yeah. Yeah, because you're a leader. You're a leader. Okay. And you might be receiving a new house. Okay. That's what Spirit just said. This is for somebody. Somebody is about to receive a new house. Somebody is going to be moving. Yeah, because you got a leadership role, that God wants you to carry out. Yep, you got a leadership role that God wants you to carry out and do. Yeah, so be a leader in everything you do. And you are a leader. You're in leadership. One more, Spirit. One more for the collective. Okay, yep, here go the promise card. Yep, because he made this promise to you. He made this promise. And promises that the Most High God make, he don't lie. He don't lie. It might not come when you want to, but it's going to come on time, okay? Yeah, it's going to come. You're going to get information. You're going to get information, okay? Yeah, you're going to get some information. Somebody is mad right now because of all this. It's okay. They in their shadow self, and they got to learn. They got to go through inner growth. You know what I'm saying? They got to go through this inner growth. They got to go through inner growth. There's nothing that you could do. Just go on and follow your path. Do what you need to do. Go down your pathway that the Most High God has for you. Okay? Yeah, go down your path. Go down your pathway. Spirit, anything else for the collective? Anything else? Anything else for the collective? Yep, keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries up, okay? Yep, when you go out tonight or whatever you do for the holiday and you having a good time, you keep your boundaries up, okay? Yeah, because it's probably going to be a lot of energetic snake movement going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. And it was energetic snake movement going on with this lover, with this guy that you was dealing with. Yeah. Yeah. Regarding this three of hearts, Three of Swords. Yeah. All right, but you have the key. Things have been revealed to you. They wide open. It's wide open. The portal is open. Okay? It's open. Yep, you have revelation of it. You have revelation about the third party. And your dude, the guy you was messing with. You had revelation. And about the family members. You had revelation. Yeah, it made you sad. You had clouded judgment at first. It made you sad, but at the end of the day, look, baby, you are the sun. You are the sun. You being directed in the right way to go. You are magic. They can't do no more magic. Yeah, this person that was connected to you, to your heart, they can't do no more magic to you, okay? Yep, look, alignment. You are in alignment. You are in alignment. Ancestors is here. Keep your faith high. Keep your faith high. Things are being assessed. They're being assessed by the Most High God, angels, ancestors. Yeah, they setting that person down. Sit down somewhere. Sit down. They sitting down. They laying down. Okay, they laying down. They in despair right now. They in despair. They having anxiety and everything else because action is being taken place. Yeah, I didn't even see that action. They might want you to come and apologize. They might want you to come and apologize and have compassion for them. Okay, but you stand your ground. You keep your boundaries up. You keep your boundaries up. Where did it go? You keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries up because they stagnant. That person was stagnant and they not good for you. They not good for you to be with. You know, they got to go their own path. You know, what God got for you is for you, not for anyone else. Not for anyone else. Here it is. Keep your boundaries up. Stay persistent. Stay persistent. You hear me? Out here in the world. Out here in the world, you are balanced. Okay? Yeah, you're balanced. All right? Intuition is on point. You know what it is. You're being admired. Okay? Yeah, you're being admired. God is going to expand you. Okay? He's going to expand you. They mad right now. The people, they mad. But look, you're going to receive. You're going to receive what you need. All what you need. Because you're going down the right path. Okay? Yep, you got ancient wisdom. Okay? You got ancient wisdom. Love and light, everyone. Love and light. Y'all like my channel and share and subscribe and leave your comments below. Okay. And I want everybody to stay strong. Keep your faith high. All right. Merry Christmas. Ashe. Love and light.